Yo, I'm back. And I am here for another episode of One Piece. This is going to be episode 3. And I realized last time that while I rambled forever in the first episode and skipped immediately to the second episode and made it a much shorter one, I never actually introduced myself other than my history with the show. And but I also realized that you're not stupid and you saw the name of the channel itself. So yes, I'm Kumo. So yeah, Kumo Wakami. And I went with those names because they're just two different creatures that I really like. And it's in Japanese, which I also really like. And yeah, whatever. I had to come up with a new channel for to react on because I know copyright and all that kind of jazz is not the safest place to go, if you want something secure. But hey, we're even dealing with piracy, so I'm okay with that. And by piracy, I mean the high seas, as in pirates in this show. And I have an official account with Crunchyroll, so yeah, that's how I'm watching these episodes. If there's something I don't know, like episodes that they've left out or things I should be aware of, feel free to let me know. That's what I'm here to do, to watch and to learn and to hopefully not miss anything. I haven't actually made the decision whether I want to watch filler or not, or I don't know. Like, there's this a whole hubbub about that kind of stuff, and I feel like there are some episodes that kind of cease to exist on the internet after they come out when they're filler, and I don't know how good filler is when it comes to One Piece. And so yeah, keep me praised. I'm assuming this early I don't need to worry about it, so that's why I'm not like going out of my way to look for it, because I also don't want to spoil myself for stuff. All right, onward to episode 3. Hey, I recognize this. Oh my god, they did it exactly like they did in the live action. She just like killed 3 people. This is both the same and both very different than live action. I cannot believe she just like up and sunk 3 people. That's kind of ridiculous.
大体海賊王を目指すお前が航海術持ってねってのはおかしいんじゃねえか。
おかしかねえよ。漂流してたんだもん。
Oh, that's funny.
お前こそ海をさすらう賞金稼ぎじゃなかったのか？
俺はそもそも賞金稼ぎだと名乗った覚えはね。ある男を探しにとりあえず海に。
シャンクス。
Oh, that's Shanks' hat.
お前にだってこれはやるわけにはいかねえよ。
Aww.
じゃあ次の航海に連れてってくれよ、シャンクス。俺だって海賊になりたいんだ。
ねえお前なんかが海賊になれるか。
なんでだよ。
いくら泳ぎがうまくったってそれだけじゃ海賊にはなれないんだ。
これは旅じゃない。もう大人だ。
ああ、そう怒るな。え、ジュースでも飲め。
わあ、ありがとう。
ほら、ガキだ。
Oh, that is so precious.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, I just noticed he's got his anchor shirt. That's so
俺たちは山
precious.
賊だ。が、別に店を荒らしに来たわけじゃねえ。
Okay, I thought they were supposed to be bandits. Oh, it's a bottle of wine. Ooh. Yeah, I can understand. Ugh, wine.
俺はな、800万ベリーの賞金首だ。
8 million
じゃ
berries.
値下げにもなりゃし。なんてざまだ。
なんで笑ってんだよ。あんなのかっこ悪いじゃないか。
お前何食べてる？その箱か。その箱の中のものを食べたのか。吐け。今すぐ吐け。人は全部。
Oh no. Oh no, so he stressed Aiden in both situations. Oh no. Yeah, they definitely took that a little harder in the anime. Or I should say live action. This one seems a little bit more whimsical and fun.
たちをバカにすんなよ。腰抜けなんかじゃないぞ。やめなさいルフィ。
頼む、見逃してくれ。
店に誰もいないんで何事かと思えば。
Oh, I didn't even notice him
いつ
there.
かの山賊じゃねえか。
店長さん。
Like, obviously, they have to speed up these things in the live action, but talk about a tense show off, you know? I'm not used to the, like, what is this, 20-minute long format kind of thing, so it's like the pacing, it's gonna take a while, but I like it because it gets a little slow, but then when it gets to the meat of the episode, it's just like it kind of sucks me in, you know? And this is very interesting because it's like it's the same and yet not, you know? Like it's a situation with little Luffy trying to stand up for Shanks and doing a very poor job of it. And my God, the casting they did for this Mountain Bandit guy was amazing. Grant, and I've seen that actor in, you know, the live action actor in other things, but I mean, like, he looks just like this dude. It's crazy.
命かけろよ。
ああ、
ピストル抜いたからには命かけろよ。
Ooh.
何言ってやがったってめえ。
そいつは脅しの道具じゃねえって言ったんだ。
Ooh, wow, that was bad. Oh, that was way hardcore. Am I just crazy, or the coloring for? You can't see him in the way I edit this. I'm sorry, so I'll try to lean forward a little bit so you can see him in my reflection. Usopp's daddy. He's a little white. I thought both Usopp's parents were black. But then again, it's anime, and this was animated like in 1999 or something, or way back in the day. So maybe their coloring was just a little weird in the first few adaptations. But yeah, that's kind of weird. That's Yasuo. And I wasn't expecting that. I didn't even notice him at first. But then I also didn't notice Lucky Roo in the same regard. Well, I mean, I did notice him, but it didn't click immediately because he's a little bit more noticeable in general because like his outfit just stands up. Like I love his little goggle thingies. Like those are so cool. I'm kind of worried it's like not squeezing the top half of his head until it's gonna pop or something because it just looks so tight. But it also looks tight. Just saying. But yeah, Yasop's dad. What's up with that?
しまった、油断してたルフィが。どうしよう
Oh,
うろたいんじゃねえよ。
oh, Seeking, you splash.
なんだこりゃ。
You know that. Saw me, my guys.
シャンクス。
うるせえろ。
Okay, I'm pausing it here for a second because I was kind of hoping for a little bit more clarity, you know? Like, it didn't make a lot of sense as to how Shanks got to the boat that Luffy was in with the bandit when he was, you know, knocked overboard because there didn't seem to be any other boats. And also, okay, at least in this, you can see, although again, with my editing, you might not be able to. You can see the island in the distance. So obviously they did travel some quite a ways away. So more so in this, how did Shanks get out there? Did he like Looney Tunes run his way across the water? That's always like been my biggest question. Oh my god, that guy's hardcore.
ラスリングが腕の一本くらい。
Oh my gosh. So just as much Bamf as any other time in the live action. It's just it's just an arm. It's not a Luffy, and I could have lost. I didn't want to lose a Luffy, but I still have another arm, man. But spatially speaking, in the live action, they had a boat left over. In this, he's treading water with 2 legs, and he's hugging a kid with 1 arm, and he's missing another arm, and they're at least what, like 20 minutes out by paddling by arm. I don't know. That's not gonna. I'm stretching my disbelief here. Sorry, I was trying to find more explanation in this, and I'm actually finding more question, and I should probably stop asking.
連れてってやんねえよ。お
Aw.
前なんかが海賊になれるか。
俺はいつかこの一味にも負けない仲間を集めて世界一の財宝を見つけて絶対なってやる海賊王に。
おお、俺たちを超えるか。この帽子をお前に預ける。いつかきっと返しに来い。
Aww.
立派な海賊になってな。
ぼーっとしてっとまた落とすぞ。大事なもんなんだろ。
ああサンキューなゾロ。
ああ、腹減ったな。
So Zoro did catch it.
どうだった？
俺に任せろ。ゴムゴム。
なるほどね。
Oh no.
よく乗り込めたな。
船をパンダとはつゆ知らず失礼しました
てめえらのおかげで仲間を見失っちまった。とにかくまっすぐ漕げ。なんだそのバギーってのは。
旦那、道家のバギーを知らないんで。
知らねえな。
俺たちの海賊船の頭ですよ。悪魔の実シリーズの。
Interesting. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. In the live action, the question did pop up in my head. If Zoro is a bounty hunter, why didn't he recognize Buggy or know that Buggy had a bounty? Especially since that it's like 15 million berry, I think it is. Or is it 15 billion berry? I don't know. I'm not good with math. But, you know, he didn't know that. But in here, he actually says that he has never actually called himself a bounty hunter. So, like, maybe he just, like, happens to just go around and kill people at random. And it's not actually, like, a job that he gave himself. Is that what I'm understanding correctly? Because that actually makes sense then as to why he wouldn't know who Buggy is. Because it's not like he actually has a list of people. Like, they actually they gave him the actual, like, it seems they gave him the actual job bounty hunter in the live action, including a scene where they're talking about how he was on that one ship with a list of bounties that he was collecting, right? And then we showed him collecting it. But in this, all we've seen him do is like wandering around and being called the devil guy, or you know, the bounty hunter guy. But he just seems like he's like legitimately just going around from place to place. Am I wrong in understanding this? Like, I don't get it. I should probably just keep watching it and it'll explain it. But I just figured I would voice my confusion when it came across, and then maybe I could work through it out loud. But I don't think I really have an answer yet. So maybe someone else might have it for me if anybody actually has watched up to this point and has one for me. Thank you.
なんだ。
面白い経験しちゃったな。
Luffy, that could be the most, that's like the most generic, broad description of what you experienced that could have cover anything. That could have, like, you could describe brushing your teeth with the same verbiage. I don't think that qualifies. However, I find that very adorable, so I'm okay with that. Aw. Hey, the to be continued is different on this one. That's weird. I wonder why. I'm using Crunchyroll. Huh. Oh well. So, what are my thoughts for this episode? Interesting. Short, not a lot going on in it, but it raises a lot of questions for me. But I'm also really excited to keep going. I don't know, it's so weird doing this backwards because I know that this came first and then the live action was, after the fact. But the way that the story is being told in like a very drawn out, like, I don't know where they even are yet, but I know that they're bringing Buggy into this. It's like, I love it. It's really exciting. Probably gonna have to pause or go and do something and check the time, and I might do another recording later. But either way, I am loving this. I hope if whoever came to this point, if there is anybody who's reached this point in the video, thank you for listening, and leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you have any suggestions or whatever as far as episodes I should skip, like I was saying towards the beginning of this one for filler, if there's a place I can go and look that's not spoilery, because I don't know, I'm afraid that like even story like lines will get spoiled, because I think that each season or arc or something for One Piece is named after something, and I don't know, like, I'll let you guys gauge if the names of those are even spoilery. Yeah, so I'm a little worried about that. Anyways, thank you again for hanging out with me, and I really appreciate the views, and One Piece is awesome, and I'm just glad that I get a chance to watch it and to share my reactions online in some way.